Thank you, Mr. Chairman. First question is about risk-based pricing. Lenders, insurers, and other financial market participants rely on risk-based pricing for their products and services. They use data indicative of a consumer's ability to repay, blind of race, nationality, or religion, or other immutable characteristics to give consumers the best price. Ms. Keene, would you discuss the importance of risk-based pricing in financial services, and specifically, what impact would a government-imposed prohibition on risk-based pricing or a mandate for use of uniform pricing have on the price, availability, and access to financial services?
Thank you, Representative, for your question. The studies that have come out focused on risk-based pricing have shown that if we abandon risk-based pricing, that will result in an overall increase in the price of credit and a lessening of the availability of credit for consumers. Risk-based pricing has enabled more consumers to qualify for credit, even if traditionally they would have been declined. If we reverse this course, there will be fewer consumers who qualify for credit.
Well, thank you for that. And I do worry about proposals that would politicize the assignment of credit scores based not on accurate data, but on other factors that could be politically motivated. That would, as you point out, increase the cost of credit for everyone. Let me talk about President Biden's proposal for a federal credit bureau. As you all know, and as has been pointed out today, President Biden proposed eliminating private credit reporting agencies and replacing them with a public government credit bureau within the CFPB. I believe this is an unnecessary federal takeover of a private industry at the expense of taxpayers. Ms. Keene, what are some of the issues that you foresee with a single government-run credit bureau? And please amplify your testimony that I thought was a point well taken about the market incentive that exists currently to maintain and improve the accuracy and completeness of credit reports.
Thank you, Representative. From my background at the FTC, I am very pro-competition, and the current market now has 3 large credit reporting bureaus who compete with each other for accuracy and on other products and services and innovations. We believe that a government-run credit bureau would not have those same incentives to find new solutions for consumers or expand access. The proposal today for the government-run credit bureau would leverage the same data that's here already in the system. Our members are looking for new and different sources of data, and that type of innovation fuels additional entrance into the credit market. In addition, we take issue with this concept that the government-run credit bureau would be more answerable to consumers. Under the current system, consumers have not only the right to dispute, but they also have significant private causes of action that enable them, if all else fails, to bring private lawsuits against the credit bureaus and obtain money at court. It is unclear whether the government-run credit bureau would be similarly answerable to consumers when problems occur. And they do when you deal with large sets of data, sir.
Ms. Keene, that's a good point about being responsive to consumers, but I'm also worried about the politicization that could happen with a single government bureau. We've seen that with the CFPB itself. And so the accuracy of information based on just data and not other extraneous factors, I think, is really, really important. Finally, alternative data, and I'll ask Ms. Keene, but any of the representatives of the CRAs can chime in because of the innovations that are happening in terms of alternative data. I think Experian Boost is an example of this. Mr. Danaher, you had an interesting a piece of testimony about what is the let's see, I highlighted the Credit Vision Suite. I thought that was very interesting and innovative. How would utilization of this data by credit reporting agencies help Americans gain access to credit?
What we've seen so far, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sorry. What we've seen so far, Representative, is that it reaches more consumers. For those who don't have a traditional credit history, these alternative data sources act as good history they can build on to further their credit goals. And so for folks like new entrants to the credit market, be it younger Americans or immigrants, we're able to leverage this information that they already have and turn it into credit information. Thank you.
My time has expired, but I love this private sector innovation on financial and credit inclusion that I doubt a government agency would ever be able to do. I yield back.
The gentleman's time has expired. The chair now